Fuming. Right, we've just been told that David Cameron's going to give out £900 million for the Syrian refugee crisis. My first question is, where's that money going to? Who are you actually physically going to give it to? Because there's no one in Syria. They've all come out of the country and they're all coming down here. They're all coming across Europe. So you explain to me, Mr. David Cameron, Prime Minister, how you expect to give out £900 million of UK's taxpayers' money, but you can't tell us exactly who you're giving it to and what's going to be done with that money. And there's no point setting up stuff up in Syria because everyone has left and they've all come here. Now, this is what I don't get. Now, you're going to let across all these people. You're going to give them the healthcare, you're going to give them the housing, you're going to give them the benefits, you're going to give them everything you can under the sun because you want to look right and you want to look good. Now, what about the rest of your country? What about the NHS? Yeah? What about the care homes, the children's homes, the children's services, schools that are being closed down? Do you know, more schools are being closed down and more prisons are being opened. So that tells you the standard that this government is at. They don't care about your children's welfare or being. They're using you as collateral. Because as far as they're concerned, they've got agendas outside, overseas, and they'll do whatever it takes. Now, what I don't understand is why no one hasn't kicked off. Why this country has not kicked off and gone to the Houses of Parliament or gone to number 10 and said, what are you playing at? We understand that we need to help, but you lot caused the problem. Now the UK and the European countries are going to suffer, yeah, because of your greed, your evilness, your corruption, yeah. This goes all the way to the top, down to the bottom, to the stupid police force you have in this country, yeah. You stopped a law from giving weapons to your police officers because you didn't need them, right? Now you're going to wish you hadn't have done that because now you're going to have 500,000 ISIS members coming into Europe and into the UK on top of the ones that have already been here that you don't know about or you probably do know about. What are you going to do? You've depleted our armed forces. What we have left is overseas. So now we've got to rely on the territorial army and the police force. Now, come on, David, you're not making any sense here, mate. You're not doing anything. How about you say, we are going to send our forces in, we are going to drive out ISIS out of Libya and out of Syria. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take that money that we were going to give to them and we're going to build back the country. We're going to build the infrastructure. We're going to do the schools, the houses, the electric, the solar power, whatever it is. But no, we are going to give £900 million and that's it. Okay, what bank are you paying that into, Mr. Cameron? Who's actually going to be receiving that 900 mil? How is it going to be distributed? Yeah, and you're sitting there saying it's going to take a few weeks for this all to be planned out. David, we ain't got a few weeks, mate. Yeah, there's riots all over Europe. Spain, Germany, Italy, Macedonia, Hungary, you name it, the list goes on. You lot have just created a whole world of mess. And in the end, it's going to come down to a civil war. Yeah, it's going to be Europeans in the UK versus everyone else. And that's exactly what you want. That's exactly what the Jews wanted. That's exactly what you guys want. You want to get rid of them. You want to get rid of the Muslims. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, you're going to have a hard time doing that. But David, man, seriously, you need to wake up, man. This country's heading for some problems and you're making it even worse. I'm still waiting for a reply. I want that debate. I challenge you. I challenge you to a debate to discuss this matter because this is what is important. I'm going to keep doing this, David. I will keep posting until my battery dies or until my contract runs out, bro. I don't care. At the end of the day, I've got a family. I'm worried about their future. And this country is my future and my kids' future. And you're screwing it up. Yeah? How about helping out the people in your own country first? If we start giving out 900 mil to other people that hate us anyway. You're making the biggest mistake of your career, mate. The biggest mistake.